Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content with what they had. They added vet after vet as the season progressed and really made some nice additions.
LeBron and Thompson are up front. Iman Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Miller in the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And the Clippers' depth was a big help for him in the first round as the bench provided, I thought, Clark, a good punch for him against the Golden State Warriors.
You know, that's true, but they just didn't have enough in the tank to get by the Thunder in that second round of the playoffs and what was really, I thought, an entertaining back-and-forth series.
20 seconds on the shot.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Mike Miller. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Clippers also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Hawes. Barnes comes in for Turkoglu. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Austin Rivers. Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Barnes passes to Crawford. Misses the three. And stolen by Jordan. The feed to Barnes. Redick is in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Redick's got himself on the board with three there.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Well, he made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well. Timofey Mozgov, 7'1", shot blocker and rebounder. Still pretty foul-prone defensively, but he has really become an interior presence.
Here's LeBron. He's got 14. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Doc Rivers certainly hasn't minced words since joining the Clippers. He's held each player accountable and defined roles. He told DeAndre Jordan he wouldn't run any plays for him, that he just wanted him to focus on defense. Jordan said, Doc knows how to reach people. There are egos on every team, and he knows how to control all of that. It's honesty. Refreshing, gentlemen.
Champion with the Celtics. He's one of the best coaches in the league. Thanks, Doris. The Cavaliers trailing. Now the dish to Smith.
J.R. Smith going from one of his best seasons in 2012-13 to one of his worst a year ago. I think his knee surgery in the offseason really got him off to a slow start. He didn't have the same bounce in his step, and he didn't find his game until late in the season.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Rivers comes in for Jamal Crawford. Now here's Griffin. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Jones drives in. Feeds to Smith. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Mozgov with the block. LeBron kicks to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive.
And the first half ends in a close one. Cavaliers on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-5 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. Redick the off guard with Barnes at the 3. And it's Rivers in at the 1 spot.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Kicks it to Mozgov. LeBron outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, the fact that Austin Rivers improved substantially in his second season and still has a long way to go tells you how rough his rookie season was. Still a volume scorer, but he's showing signs of being an NBA player. And that's more than you could say 2 seasons ago.
And that one's good.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. In Austin Rivers, the son of Clippers head coach Doc Rivers, taken 10th back in 2012. His pedigree certainly played a part in that.
Yeah, it certainly did, no doubt about it. That cuts both ways when you've got a famous last name. But Rivers not the explosive athlete that his father was. He is a creative ball handler, and he's got to continue to develop his shot and understanding how to be effective at this level. And I think you've still got to give him some time to see if that can happen.
Here's Redick. The Cavaliers making the shot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Redick's got 8.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but just say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Cleveland. Rivers kicks to Redick. Pass to Jordan. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh!
Hammer time! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
This has been a different kind of game here in the second half. I thought both clubs a little slow in the first.
No question, but they're really going at it now.
Long range from the inbound. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Miller. And that's now 20 points for LeBron.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers trail by 3. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Miller in the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Dellavedova. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one. LA's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. On defense, the Cavaliers. Now the pass to Rivers. From deep. And he gets it to go.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Miller. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. Barnes comes in for Turkoglu. It's Crawford with the drive. Here's Rivers. And another 3 for the Clippers.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And stolen by Barnes. Poked away. Crawford dishes to Jordan. Passes it to Griffin. Here's Rivers. It's good. This game is all even. Rivers has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Rivers kicks to Griffin. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You know what? They've been relying on his three-point shot all game long, and he has not let them down.
They need a few more of them if they're going to pull this game out. He can't stop now.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, look, this is the time, guys, right now. Be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win. Back to you.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Jordan's shot is off.
Well, they're trying to come back here, but you've got to get a better look at the basket to get it done.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Smith. And then Irving slams it in.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 3. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
Yeah, no question, the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you've got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Not at all what he had in mind when he stepped to the line. He could have put it away there.
And another 3-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. There's the triple.
His performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Here's Rivers. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our